Yo, what is up guys? It's Collarbone back at it again with another banger video. Today we got something extremely special that you're gonna want to see. Here it is. I'll show you guys right now. Look at that. It's the Pennywise Welcome to Derry figure. I was so happy when I saw this in stores. There was 3 in my local Walmart left, so I had to grab one. It's extremely rare. I'm trying to shut the box right here without the glare, but you know, can't really do that. Here's the back. Those figures at the bottom are not included. Those are other figures that are also available, as it states right there. Does come with some hands and a balloon for accessories. It's really cool. So without further ado, let's crack this baby open and get to the figure review. Alright, so here we go, opening the flap, and there he is, ladies and gentlemen, Big P Pennywise himself. This is the blood-soaked version from It, Welcome to Derry, the show that actually premiered last year. You could see there's a balloon right there, he's got 2 extra head sculpts, and the figure himself is right there. There's also some hands down at the bottom. Let's go ahead and actually open this box now and get to the figure review actually this time. Alright, getting it open right here, and by the way, the other figure review that I said was coming was Art the Clown, the blood-soaked Walmart exclusive, and I ended up breaking that figure, which is kind of sad. That's why it never came out, but if you guys want me to do that still, let me know. Alright, here we go. We got the Pennywise tray out. There is not 2 trays. This is the figure tray right here. The balloon's tail is actually right there, and that's the first thing I saw. But anyways, let's go ahead and open this tray up, actually. Okay, we're back after about 5 minutes of opening time. It took a long time, but anyways, here is the actual Pennywise figure himself, straight out of the box, trying to get it to focus here. He looks absolutely amazing. For $40, this paint is amazing. The sculpt on the actual figure is amazing. The only thing that's kind of like loose plastic is the skirt, or whatever you want to call it there. Everything else is hard plastic, unlike the art figure that I have, where it's kind of like thin and squishable. But, you know, still an amazing figure. Now let's take a look at the accessories. We have the balloon here. It's actually wired inside, so you can bend it however you want, and the balloon will not go down. You can pose it, and that's obviously amazing for Pennywise. It's an amazing figure, accessory. I love it so much. So, yep. On to the next things, which are the head sculpts, and there's actually 3 head sculpts. The 2 that are right in my hands here are the ones that are in box. The detail on these head sculpts are absolutely insane. I couldn't get it to focus quite here, but on this head, it's smiling and the eyes are going out, so it's amazing attention to detail. And then this one is kind of side-eyeing. They're so great. The next things that we have are hand sculpts. We have hand sculpts here. So let's go ahead and look at some. We have this opened pair hands. It's completely like flat hands. It's like, hey, what's going on? The next pair of hands we have are sort of like grabbing hands or closed fists kind of. Can't really do anything because the only accessory he comes with are the balloons and hands. So, you know, it's kind of weird. And then we have this balloon holding hands that I will put the balloon in later in the video. There is kind of like a circle thing there that you could put the wire through. It was extremely hard to put the wire through there. I needed to cut off a piece of the balloon, which is sad, but, you know, it was worth it in the end. Now for a more in-depth look at the figure. Starting with the head sculpt right here, you can see its open mouth kind of like yelling, and the hair actually is molded, by the way. It's complete plastic, and it is great quality for plastic hair. It's awesome. The forehead has detail on it as well that is almost like, I think, only in the show. I don't know if it's in part 2, but the forehead is cracked. It's awesome. And then the paint on the body is so cool. You got the buttons or puffs right there. You got like the shoulder pad puffs. You got puffs on the bottom. It's the attention to detail on this figure is freaking awesome, guys. The articulation isn't the best when you just start articulating it. Right here, I had a lot of trouble doing it, but now I can do it freely. That I've done it for like 3 hours for now. That's as far as I could get out of the box immediately without articulating it. Kind of weird that one hand goes further than the other, but I guess I just needed to do it more. You can do full 360s with the hand. It's full range of motion. It's awesome. And then the hands, the detail on the hands are amazing. I didn't really know what I was doing here. The hands look amazing. And like I said earlier in the video, the only thing that kind of moves the plastic is that little skirt thing there. The feet are black on the bottom, but it doesn't really matter because you're not going to show the bottom of the feet. And on the top of the feet, he does have those poofy things, which is an amazing detail. And then the articulation on the legs are really good. He doesn't really stand well, so you might need to get a stand. But besides that, look at that motion right there. You could see how lifelike this is. It's absolutely amazing. Now let's move on to the last part of the video, the posing. I got some absolutely amazing poses, some including this jumping pose with the balloon in hand that looks like it's flying. It's really cool. I tried to go for the iconic dance move, but the leg wouldn't really go far out. It's really cool though, still. We got this kind of like walking, hey everybody. This might be one of my favorite poses that I've done with the figure so far. It just looks awesome. We got this pose where he's, like, looking to the side, but he's also covering his face up. Like, he doesn't want the person to see him, whoever that might be. It's awesome pose. I love it so much. We also have this pose that I recreated from the second movie where he is floating down. Oh, the balloon fell down. Let me fix that. The iconic pose where he's floating down. And that was one of my favorite scenes from the second movie. It's honestly an awesome pose. I love this figure so much. I've already said that, but it's just so cool. I also recreated this scene from the show where he's in the doorway, where it's 1936, I believe. I forget the exact time, but it's the little girl and Periwinkle before she was Periwinkle, and there we go, the balloon moved. Whoa, how did that happen? That was an awesome scene to recreate. It's awesome. We also have this kind of like mysterious Pennywise, like who did that? His balloon is upside down. He's searching for somebody. We also have this pose from the show. This was one of my favorite moments from the show, and I'm sure it was yours too if you watched it, where he was going to get Lily, and then he stopped when he saw the crystal or whatever it was. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love this figure. I hope you guys do too, and I will see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Peace.